Hello everybody, welcome to a new Let's Play. It's called Broken Sword, The Smoking Mirrors. It is actually the sequel to the first Broken Sword adventure, and we are playing the remastered version, i.e. that is the one that was actually done for the iPad and iPhone. And yeah, I'm pretty psyched to play this. If you've been following my channel a bit, I played the first version, as I said, like 5 months ago, and as I promised, I would play the second one as well. Not sure about the third one though, I've never played this. If there are some points where I'm not getting along pretty fast, it's been a while since I've played it. I know a fair bit amount of what I should be doing. In those cases where I'm stuck a bit, I'm gonna, look it up if there's, but only if there's really something that I don't know. Maybe I'll just, stall a bit till I figure it out on myself, right? So without further ado, I'd like to start a new game, shall I?
This must be the place. Professor Ubier's house.
Looks pretty creepy. I'd been away from Paris and hadn't seen Nico for nearly 6 months. I wanted to celebrate our reunion, but she had other plans. And
she got old
with
for
an archaeologist. Something to do with a Mayan stone she came across while researching a story. The guy who answered the door didn't look much like an archaeologist to me. I had a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, me too. This is very artistic, right? 2 separate scenes, whatnot. Yoink. Dude, that didn't knock you unconscious. The hell, man. And there's no blood. Come on. More special effects. And people with strange pants. Oh dear. That's starting out to be very great, right? Door closed, people murdered, a spider approaching myself, and fire. Damn, that's cool. Right. Ugh. I do hate spiders though. You know Conqueror from Lord of the Rings? I hate that bitch. Yeah, let's kick you. I wanna kick you, Mr. Dude. Okay,
I glanced over the books, vaguely hoping to find a copy of How to Deal with Poisonous Spiders While Tied to a Chair. No such luck. But I noticed one corner of the bookcase was supported by a loose block of wood.
Well, why don't we kick that loose block of wood?
Maybe I'd been a little heavy-handed, but it was a question of survival. Of course, I was still tied to a chair in a burning house with no means of escape.
Right. So, still we're tied to a chair, and that's why we use that metal bracket to get free, eh? There's always a metal bracket around somewhere to get ourselves untied. I mean, like, this is like an action movie.
One mighty bound, our hero was free. Now, I had to deal with that fire.
Sure, but first, let's get a drink. I mean, like, seriously.
Inside,
I need
I found
a
a
drink.
bottle of tequila.
Thanks.
Normally, I didn't drink strong spirits, but today was far from normal. Ew. Disgusting. Not only did the tequila burn like hell, I just managed to stop myself from swallowing the worm.
Be sure to pick up this worm, else you're not gonna get out anyway. But we're gonna need that worm
short,
later
fleshy,
in the
and
game.
gross on the carpet.
Right.
It was the worm from the bottle of tequila.
Okay. Beside that, there's actually something else. If you want to drink another tequila bottle,
I've drunk enough of that.
There's never enough tequila in your body. Well, there actually is. I could ask someone, but I'm probably not gonna do that. It's me. So you open the drawer for no particular
In the drawer was
reason.
a small decorated pot.
Right. So you can actually
The pot contained a key.
open that thing by right-clicking it, and you get a key for that. Now, there are a few things that we need to pick up, of course. The dart, which is apparently lying on the floor, and that's why we get it.
That dart was sharper than
You
a
know.
mosquito's business end. But this didn't deter me from getting it anyway.
Because things that lie on the floor usually have to get picked up in an adventure game.
It was a stylish little canvas number containing a lipstick, a handwritten note, and a pair of nylon panties with a large love heart emblazoned across the front. It occurred to me that Nico's tastes must have really changed while I was away.
Right.
Well, they could be useful.
Yeah, they truthfully will. We're gonna leave that here. We have a lot of stuff right in here. Panties. So there's a siphon, right? And this is the
I
only
wasn't
thing that...
going to touch the box after that spider had been inside it.
Yeah, I didn't want to actually pick up the box. We need to get to that door, right? So the only way how to use the siphon correctly is, Not really sure. I thought this had something to do with a dart and whatnot. Can we use it with a siphon? No? How about with a cabinet? Which I found to be very, very strange, but next to the fire you can open it.
As I released the lock, something blew the doors open.
Right. There's a cylinder in there, and actually nothing else. That just closes the cabinet once again. So as you are picking that cylinder up,
That cylinder was hot. I couldn't pick it up with my bare hands.
and uh-oh, we need that pantyhose to pick the
The
cylinder
panties
up.
I'd found in Nico's bag were just what I needed to wrap around the hot cylinder.
Right. The problem is that the siphon also got hot, I think. That's why you can't pick it. No, you can't actually pick it up.
There was
Huh.
no pressure in the siphon. I guess it was out of gas.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. So, you need that cylinder, which actually is...
It was a small metal cylinder with a valve at one end.
which is partially for that siphon. So you combine that, which has like some kind of gas in there.
The cylinder gave out a faint hiss as the valve opened.
Right.
What?
Ha!
Now I had one primed up and ready to use extinguisher.
Right. Let's use it on the flames. I mean, why the hell not? I mean, it's like... We could have probably sprayed the spider, and that's
With a
how
well-aimed
fires
squirt of
just
soda
got
foam,
extinguished.
Our unshakable hero saved the day. Now it was time to start looking for Nico.
Right. Let's go down. We don't have anything else that we need to
I wasn't
pick
going to
up.
burn myself on that red-hot doorknob, and it wasn't the time for subtlety.
Bam! Yeah, that's how you deal with things. Kicking doors. With a roundhouse kick. Sorry, I just needed to drink something. How about we pick that news cutting out? Up, not out. Man.
I'd found a piece of newspaper folded in two. It referred to a forthcoming eclipse of the sun. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be visible from Europe. The best place to view the eclipse would be Mexico.
Right, but that's not enough. You just have to look at it once more.
It was the newspaper clipping referring to the imminent eclipse. Wrapped inside it was another small piece of paper. It was a bank statement for Ubier's account from an automatic telling machine. The last 5 withdrawals were for large amounts, and all made in Marseille.
Right, so, I think it's this one,
I
isn't
guess
it?
I had no business reading the note, but I figured it might give me a clue to what Nico was involved in. It was from Andre Labanau.
Oh, we know that
student
guy.
Nico had known at college. The letter was sentimental mush, and revealed that the exotic lingerie, as he called it, was a gift from him. It gave his telephone number. Labanau figured himself as a rival for Nico's affections, but I couldn't believe that that creep was in the running.
Gee, stop wasting your time and just call him.
Much as I disliked him, Labanau might be my only hope of finding Nico. Hi, Andre?
Who is this?
It's George Stobart, Nico's boyfriend.
Don't you mean ex-boyfriend?
Look,
No.
I didn't call you just to pick a fight. I need to talk to you about Nico.
Can't you accept she's just not interested in you?
Listen, Andre, we need to talk. Nico's life depends on it.
Okay. You remember the cafe at Montfaucon?
Sure. Andre?
Great.
You'd better show, you creep.
You know what's funny about
I felt an
the
irrational
thing
urge
here?
to wipe my ear.
I don't know if you can actually hear it on the YouTube video, but it's like a 2-channel game. So actually what's supposed to happen is that as he talks on that side, that's supposed to get into my left ear from my headphones, and he was actually supposed to get on the right ear of my headphones, but it actually was reversed. So it was kind of weird thing going on. I don't know why. Anyway, let's get out of this freaking building.
The door was locked. I didn't fancy my chances of kicking this door down.
Nope. But, well, there's another door. What do you know?
It was locked.
Really? Well, there's a key that we can use. Always.
The house key didn't fit this lock.
Well, okay. Well, then, solution is obvious. Use the key with the telephone. That gets us to the bat cave.
I unlocked the door.
Mm-hmm. Let's go outside.
I wasn't looking forward to meeting Labanau again, but he was my only link with Nico.
Right.
There was no sign of Labanau when I got to the cafe. I decided to order a coffee and wait for him.
Right. So, this bit, yeah. There's gonna be a waiter coming sooner or later. We gotta do something with him. Yeah, we need to talk to him. Come on. Come on. Waiter!
Oh, garçon.
Yeah,
He ignored me.
go.
I'm sure it was deliberate.
Go and ignore me. Well, this is one bit to the story. He's gonna come back eventually. Give that dude another wine. Alcoholic beverage.
Hey, you. Well, I'd like a cup of coffee if you don't mind.
When I finish serving this gentleman.
Okay. Right. This is a bit, very strange. He gives you a coffee afterwards. Don't even know why they just implemented this kind of bit into the game.
Un café. Thanks.
Thank you. You don't even actually have to talk to him.
That's all.
Thank you.
No problem. You've been so helpful. Because after you do that, Lobino will just appear out of nowhere.
Well, well, this is a surprise, Georgie.
I wouldn't normally call you, but Nico's in trouble, Andre. Deep trouble.
Right.
You have to help me find her.
What? What have you dragged her into this time?
It was you that recommended Professor Oubier as an expert on Mayan art. Now his butler has kidnapped her, and he tried to kill me.
Every time she gets involved with you, there is trouble. Walking out on her was the best thing you could do.
My father was dying, damn it. I had no choice.
Well, she soon recovered once she went back to her old friends.
Drop it, Andre. Right now, Nico's in danger, and we have to work together.
So, how can I help?
Nico needed to speak to Oubier about a stone.
Oh, you mean this stone?
Why do you keep that in your pants?
So that's what all the trouble's about.
Sure, always.
Precisely. Nico
And it
told
makes
me to guard
sounds.
it with my life.
Well, it's worth more than that, surely.
Oh, very funny.
What's funny is that your life really is on the line.
What are you talking about?
The stone is a Mayan artifact, dummy, and the guy who kidnapped Nico is from Central America. It was the stone they were after.
Oh my god, you mean I could be in danger too?
No. You could probably talk to him about everything here. The only thing that you actually have to do is show him the pot that you picked up at the house.
What can you tell me about this pot?
South or Central American, I'd say. I have a friend who'd be able to tell you more.
Right.
Where can I find this guy?
He owns a gallery on the left bank. The Glees Gallery.
Well, that's actually it. You just need that, bit of detail.
Goodbye, Georgie.
Bye-bye, Lobino. Meanwhile, several hundred kilometers away.
I've had enough of your games, Kala. Tell me what you've done with my stone.
I thought your business was simply smuggling cocaine, Karzak. Why are you so interested in that stone?
Either you tell me what I want to know, or Pablo here will make you talk.
Okay. Well, I figured someone at the university would be able to help. So I had a word with one of my girlfriends, and she told me her boyfriend was a lecturer. I sent the stone to the Department of Ethnology. You know, I figured it was South American, so... You're not buying this, are you?
That's enough! I don't have time to listen to your mindless prattle. We'll leave you to think it over. Come the morning, you'll be ready to talk.
Right. Yeah, let's talk to the man. He's kind of weird.
Pardon me, but don't I know you?
Huh?
You were here the day I found the catacombs.
I was. Ah, yes. I remember you.
Yeah. Are you still in the police force?
No, not anymore. I'm a man of leisure. What brings you back to Paris?
She.
My girlfriend.
What it is to be young and in love. When you share a bottle of wine with me.
Hey, listen, I'd love to, but I need to keep a clear head.
So my company isn't good enough for you.
Well, how are you?
Why did you leave the police?
I was forced to retire. The golden handshake. Only in my case, it was more copper than gold.
How come?
I was made a scapegoat to cover up the department's inefficiencies.
Right. Let's ask him again why he was dropped out of
Do
police.
you miss being a gendarme?
Yes, of course I do.
Oh, poor guy.
When I wore that uniform, I commanded the respect. Not anymore.
Well, that's why I'm just gonna pick your flask. And the waiter's not seeing a thing.
I grabbed the flask and was struck by a powerful smell of absinthe, a highly potent and illegal alcoholic drink.
Well, not that alcoholically illegal anymore, but...
Now I had another lead. I could either go back to Oubier's house, or visit the Glees Gallery.
Let's go to Glees Gallery. Which they don't tell you, but
The Glees
whatever.
Gallery had style and class, but very few customers.
Right. There's only one thing that you actually have to do in here. You want one thing out of this gallery, and you actually have to steal it. That matter. But for that, we need to do something. There's that man. He's drinking wine, and he seems to be a bit of a burden on his alcohol. That's why we use absinthe and give some more to him. So he breaks everything.
Are you Mr. Glees, the owner?
Good God, no.
Then I guess that must be him over there, right?
Your powers of deductive reasoning astound me.
I didn't think he'd be interested.
Come on. I'll put something in your glass, right? Come on. This is a bit tricky. There it is. You gotta drug people for this, kids. Never do that alone.
I splashed
Always
the
do it with
absinthe into the
someone else,
glass
so you
and
can
hoped
blame
he
it on
wouldn't
him.
Notice the change of color.
And there he goes.
Did you put something in my drink?
No.
Yeah, I did. Well, what do you think?
Well, it's certainly an improvement over Gleese's wine. In fact, I could grow to like it.
Right then, how about you get some more from me?
Allow me.
Oh boy. I love that crescendo, whatever that is, from the piano. So now that he has like a dead dude in his case thingy, you can actually go over here and look at this package, which you couldn't before because he was actually not letting you, which I didn't show you, but you know, that was kind of obvious,
There was nothing in
wasn't
the
it?
case but styrofoam packing, but pasted on the side was the remains of a label.
Right, why don't you just pick up the label? Aha!
Underneath the logo of a flying bird were the words Condor Transglobal Mars. The rest of the label was missing.
Marseille, maybe? I'm not really sure. Come on, Glees. Tell me what's up with the dude. Just leave him there. He's bleeding out. Nothing that you can do.
Were those pots very valuable?
The pots are insured, but not the shelving. You've no idea how much that cost me. I hope to God Oublier has plenty more of these pots at the docks. If not, I'm ruined.
It was
Right.
beginning to make sense. Oublier had organized Nico's abduction. Oublier withdrew money from Marseille. Oublier was connected with Transglobal, who shipped their goods from a warehouse in Marseille. That's how the torn Transglobal label had once read. Marseille, not Mars.
Duh.
It wasn't much of a lead, but it was all I had. I set off immediately to catch the evening train.
I don't know actually how he's supposed to get all that information out of one ticket, but well, he did. So don't blame him for this. I can't tell you
It was
why he did
almost
that.
dawn when I arrived in Marseille. I traced Condor Transglobal to a desolate dockside.
Right. So, desolate dockside, and I think that's it for the first episode. It's actually Broken Sword Part 2 is, well, the Smoking Mirrors is not that long as the first part. So don't worry about too many parts. Probably 6 or 7 parts I'm gonna be finished. Anyway, thanks for sticking around. Hope you like it, and hope you stick around for episode number 2 of Broken Sword, the Smoking Mirrors. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.